Hello everyone, how's everyone doing? You guys doing good too? I'm doing good too. Let's get into today's video session. Here we go. So today's session is about Nintendo versus the other systems in sales. Today we're gonna be talking specifically about Japan, yeah? Because always I'm talking about the other countries around, yeah? Because I think it's important. We need to talk about the home country. So before we go that, here we go. Have you heard this before? Whoa, check it out. Go! Dun, dun, dun. Yoo! Here we go! Dun, 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 dun. Check it out. This music's so incredible. Look at that one. Dun, 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 dun. This is Sonic and Knuckles from Sega Mega Drive. Do you remember this, guys? Yeah. Okay, that should do it. So today's session is about on Nintendo Switch because I think loads of people want to know something about that system. I don't give enough information about the system. I do. I mean, I always bring videos to you guys. I mean, so you don't need to say things like that. Today is very interesting. Is this system blowing away Sony and Microsoft out of the water? I mean, a lot of people want to know about that. Yeah, you know, you're gonna get surprised. I mean, I remember when Nintendo made the Nintendo Wii U. Oh my gosh, the company was struggling, innit? And it was going to be just going away forever. You know what? Wouldn't that be a surprise if the Nintendo company just washed away? And you know, there was no Nintendo hardware on the market. That would be weird. But you know, in my opinion, yeah, even if you look at all the Nintendo systems that's been produced, okay, let's see what systems that Nintendo's made from all the way back from the 1980s to the 2022. Check it out. Here we go. Nintendo NES, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Wii, Nintendo Wii U, and now we got the Nintendo Switch. Now, the important thing about this is that if we look at all of these systems, I always say this, I'm sorry to say this, I need to repeat this again and again. If there's one system that people need to own in their collection, I would own that. Do you know what that is? Nintendo GameCube. Nintendo GameCube is one of them systems that has got one of the most majority Nintendo exclusive games. I am not joking on the jam. If you buy any other Nintendo system, even the systems that came after the GameCube, we had the Nintendo Wii. I mean, Nintendo Wii didn't have that many exclusives from Nintendo, did it? I mean, even it did, I don't think they played well as the GameCube games, did they? I mean, is it important to buy a new system? Okay, every 5 years they bring a new hardware and is more powerful hardware. But powerful hardware is not important. The important is the titles. What about there's nothing on there? What are you gonna do? You're gonna put that aside and you're not gonna use it ever again. Yeah? How many people out there buy these kind of systems and then they don't use them ever again? I've seen a lot of people buying them and then they go, oh, they're boring, or blah blah blah. Then they don't use them ever again. You know what's the reason behind that? The companies are responsible to bring you that entertainment. If they can't do that, your system is not gonna be very entertaining for the people who buy it. Now we're gonna get into this Nintendo Switch information. I mean, cause like what Panasonic did when they released that Panasonic Q Games console, it was a hybrid system, and it's one of the best, really. Let's carry on. Okay, now let's let's see what I'm going to be talking about today. Right. Okay, the Nintendo Switch has sold more than Sony PS5, Microsoft Xbox Series X in Japan. Yeah, this is crazy. It's actually beaten it by miles. Wow, 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 wow. So, Nintendo, you are the greatest system on the market from these three of them. But that doesn't mean you own the best games. In my opinion, if we look at all the Nintendo systems, the Nintendo GameCube is the best system. But when we look at these three systems, the Nintendo Switch is the best system, I think. I'm not saying that because it's selling more than them. Because if you look at the Sony PS5 and Microsoft Xbox Series S, I don't know why people are even into them two machines. I looked at this, some of the software. They're flipping boring. There's nothing on there. I don't know why still people buy them. Why do people care about Sony, Microsoft? I don't know what the heck's going on. So what? They've been good with the previous systems. But if you look at this one, these two machines that Sony Microsoft made, they are one of the most awfulest systems I have ever seen. Not the actual systems. There's nothing on there. Yeah? Now let's carry on. Okay. Now, this is dated from 6th January 2022. I repeat myself. Date 6th January 2022. I've gathered some information from this date and I've got it all together. And, I want to share this information with you guys, yeah? Okay. Nintendo Switch, right, has sold 5.3 million units, yeah? So, this is in Japan, okay? So, the dates are 28 December 2020. Then we got 19, I think. Hold on. Let me get it right. 19, yeah. 19 December, hold on. 2021. Yeah. This is, so basically, 5.3 million units were sold between 28 December 2020, 19 December 2021. 5.3 million units. Okay. So there you go. No problem. Now, what helped to make the sales of 5.3 million units? How did that happen? It was some of these games, yeah? Okay, I'll gather all these games together, yeah? Pokemon Snap, Monster Hunter Rise, what? Monster Hunter Rise, actually. Wow, I'm surprised. I actually did some rounds for it. Super Mario 3D World, okay? So these are some of the games that made the sales for 5.3 million units. Wow, that's really good news. So let's check this out. Well, here we go again. Come on, Sonic. Let's do this. Dr. Botling about Sonic's bad in this. We're gonna get you in the death egg zone. If you guys have never played Sonic Knuckles, play this game. It's deadly. It's incredible. You know, one of my favorite zones in this game is Death Egg. It's incredible, trust me. It's technology from another planet, man. Planet Earth or something. Whoa, yeah. Nice soundtrack there. Okay, let's continue with the information. Right, so what else we got here? Now, this is really massive because the Nintendo Switch has sold more than 5 times, right, than the Sony PS5 and Microsoft Xbox Series X. This is flipping massive. 5 times. Wow. This is something really, really special. Now let's get more into this information and see what else we got here for you. So the Nintendo Switch, right? Okay, has sold, we already know that it has sold more than 100 million units. Whoa, 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 whoa. And how are they going to catch that? What the heck? 100 million units. What the heck? Wow. I'm blown away. Well done. Congratulations. You know what? The flop of Nintendo Wii U takes out Nintendo back to the top spot, and he's become successful once again. Okay, we're gonna continue a bit more than this as well, because it gets more interesting. Right. It doesn't just stop there, because even it's got 100 million units. Check this out. Nintendo Switch has surpassed Nintendo Wii sales. Congratulations! I told you that previously in my previous video, by the way. So yeah, check it out. Very nice. Now, what does this mean to us now? Because if the Nintendo Switch has beaten the Nintendo Switch, sorry, Nintendo Switch beats the Nintendo Wii in sales, it means the Nintendo Switch is the best-selling home console. Congratulations. Well done. Now the final part. Here we go. Okay. The Nintendo Switch, right? Now, further information we got here now is that Nintendo Switch will surpass the Sony PlayStation 1. Yeah, it's going to go for that now. Yeah, the lifetime sales it had, it's going to get beaten. It's not that much anyway, so there's not, yeah, it's not that long since that system will be beaten and all that. And the other thing is that when we look at the Nintendo Wii and the Sony PlayStation sales, there wasn't much of a difference. Yeah, it was very close in sales. Okay, I can confirm something to you today, right? Nintendo Switch right now has 101.88 million sales, where the Sony PlayStation, right? Let me get this correct. It is 102.49. It's very close now. Very, very close. It's going to get beaten in a few weeks, I would say. Yeah? So I can't wait the Nintendo Switch to beat the Sony PlayStation. Okay? This will be very, very interesting indeed to see the whole game, how it shapes up to be. Very, very interesting indeed. Very, very interesting. Now we know that Nintendo Switch uses the 3 game modes: handheld, uh, tabletop, and TV. Yeah, for 3 different audiences, and the fourth one can be, you can use all 3 of them if you want. You know what my point is about the Nintendo Switch is that it has these kind of few Nintendo exclusives. Why doesn't he bring back all the exclusives? Because it doesn't make the system interesting enough. Rather than just making sales, which is really good, you're defeating Sony and Microsoft, which is really, really cool in Japan 5 times, which is very impressive. Now, that's fine. But the problem is, even when people are going to buy it, we're not going to look at the sales. Whoa, it's got that many sales. It's got over 100 million sales. Well, that's a different story, isn't it? Now, what we need right now, we need Nintendo exclusive titles. You know what? We need titles from the Nintendo GameCube, man. I don't find the Nintendo Switch very interesting, really. because there's so much stuff is quite missing. I mean, if we look at the titles the Nintendo GameCube owned, he had 1080 Avalanche, hmm, Luigi Mansion. I didn't like Luigi Mansion 3 at all, you know. I don't like it. I think it's boring. I think the GameCube Luigi Mansion is better. Believe me, I didn't like it. And then F-Zero GX, Mario Kart Double Dash. Okay, you guys can say there's Mario Kart 8 on there. Yeah, with anti-zero gravity and all that. But it's still not there, man. Because, like, Double Dash, still, guys, on the card is more interesting. I'm not going to go through all that. Uh, Metroid Prime, Metro Prime 2. Where the heck is that? It's not on there. It's ridiculous. And one of the most amazing game ever made, Metal Gear Solid. No one's ever been this Metal Gear Solid alive. No chance. Extreme G3. Yeah. I mean, look at these games, man. They're incredible, aren't they? Resident Evil, Resident Evil Zero, Resident Evil Code Veronica. What about stuff like that? It's not on there. It's just ridiculous, isn't it? It's ridiculous. Wave Race Blue Storm. How many more do you want? Oh man, it's crazy. Okay, for Mario we got Super Mario Sunshine, Paper Mario. We got these two Mario games. Yeah. Then we got Wario World. They haven't even got that. It's crazy. And how many Sonic games do they own? GameCube owns Sonic Adventure DX, Director's Cut, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, Sonic Heroes, Shadow the Hedgehog. These Sonic Team games are better. What games did they bring on the Nintendo Switch? Sonic Mania. It's crap. It's totally crap. Don't get that piece of crap. It's rubbish. I don't care if anybody said that. It's crap. Trust me. Then you got Sonic Forces. I like the PC version better. I don't like the Switch one at all. It's still average, but yeah, but it's better on that. What else, man? Nothing, man. Nothing's on there. So there you go. I mean, there's not enough on there, is there really, innit? There's so many titles missing on there. Then, in terms of fighting games, he doesn't own the best fighting games. No, he doesn't. Now, Nintendo GameCube's got Bloody Roar Extreme. Absolutely amazing. It's very fun, man. Capcom vs SNK 2 EO. Two companies. Capcom and SNK. Really wicked fighting action. And Shin Kuma is awesome in this. He's very hard in though. Soul Calibur 2. And above all, Bleach. The manga anime. You remember that? Incredible anime. There's a film on. There's a live action movie on as well. It looks pretty good. I quite actually. I seen some trailers and yeah, I mean, I saw Ichigo versus Genjori. Looks good. Not Genjori. What's that guy's name? Oh, I can't remember his name. Whatever his name is. The guy with some pink hair or something like that. Yeah. Looks really cool. Yeah, looks amazing. This Bleach game on Nintendo GameCube is really, really epic. It's really, really good. They don't even own that. And what? There's so many games missing out of it. So much. It's not entertaining enough, is it really? I'm not like taking any plays in the system or something. It's good they got all that sales, but they don't own these games. They're all missing on there. They need to have some of these titles, man. It's not making it entertaining. The Nintendo GameCube, that's why it's still the best gaming system. That's why I make so many videos on the Panasonic Q Games console. I want to share some more information. This might sound really crazy because obviously Nintendo GameCube is one of my favorite games console from Nintendo platforms, and one of my favorite games console of all time is a Panasonic Q games console. I'm going to be buying one from 6,000, more than £6,000. You know why? Because it's brand new. It's probably sealed up. I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that probably in a few months. It's a bit expensive, isn't it? It's a bit pricey. So there you have it. Nintendo Switch sold 5 times more than Sony PS5 and Microsoft Xbox Series X in Japan. Congratulations. So there you have it. So I hope you guys enjoyed my information today. And it's in-depth knowledge. And you quite enjoyed it. Give it a likes, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.